Hello. In 2002, my father was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's is a disease that severely affects balance and causes repetitive falls. But falls are also a significant problem amongst the elderly and people with other chronic diseases. In fact, there are over 220 million people worldwide who suffer from sensory issues that can lead to falls. In the UK, 6 people fall every single minute, and half of those can no longer live independently. Falls severely affect the individual and their families, but also the society. The cost of falls in Europe is estimated to be 25 billion euros every year. I developed PathFeel to solve this problem. PathFeel is an insole that provides a vibrational feedback to the soles of the feet. Vibration aims to improve balance. We know that one of the main risk factors for a fall is a lack of balance. This can be caused either by aging in general, or it can be caused by a condition called sensory neuropathy, meaning that people cannot feel the floor as they walk. Imagine walking on a cloud. That is how one patient described it. It causes a great instability and a lack of confidence. Studies conducted at Harvard and the MIT have already proven that vibration applied to the feet can help improve balance. And we've conducted our own study with PathFeel in an elderly population where we saw an improvement in balance in 11 out of 12 participants. PathFeel further contains a range of sensors embedded in the insole that helps detect information about how somebody walks. And this is transmitted to a smart device using Bluetooth. The data has a range of opportunities. For instance, within personalized medicine, detecting how something like treatment impacts me personally can help to optimize how we treat individuals. Within diagnostics, we know that certain diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's causes very early changes in gait. We also know that certain characteristics can help detect whether somebody is at a risk of falling so that we can intervene before it happens. And lastly, it can also be beneficial for clinical trials where we can evaluate how something like a drug impacts you in the wild outside of a laboratory. All this is done in real time. There are no other products that do something similar on the market today. The main activities performed for falls prevention is physiotherapy. However, it's only used for people who have already fallen, and people do not do their exercises, making it ineffective. In fact, the non-compliance is as high as 70%. Other options are walking aids, but they don't fully meet the needs of the user, and they also carry a heavy social stigma. On a technology level, there are insoles available today that monitor things, i.e. they contain sensors, but they don't do anything in terms of active feedback for the user. They're also typically used in sports. PathFeel is intuitive, it's invisible, it's simple to use for the individual, they slip it inside their shoes, and they're ready to go, and it provides a therapeutic benefit in real time to the individual. And lastly, it's at a price point which is more affordable and also can allow for reimbursement from healthcare systems. We have 4 channels to reach our market. The first is direct to consumer. We aim to launch that channel next year. Direct to consumer is a channel we're already active in, having launched another product a couple of months ago specifically for people with Parkinson's disease. Our second channel is retail and distribution relationships, which we're working on establishing. We also aim to sell into healthcare providers once we have established the required healthcare economics. And lastly, we're partnering with insurance companies. We already have collaboration with AXA, AIG, physiotherapists, and neurologists to achieve this. In our roadmap, we need to do some engineering activities over the next few months to refine our hardware, refine our firmware, and set up for manufacture. We've already identified a factory with whom we're partnering to do the production early next year. This will be complemented by existing studies that we're performing. We're performing 2 studies in partnership with University College London, looking specifically to further validate our technology in patients. We're also partnering with the AARP, the aging group in America, and IDEO, a leading design consultancy, to conduct a larger market research study in the US. And in parallel, we're working on establishing all the right commercial relationships. We've been supported by a range of parties so far and been featured in media such as the FT and the New Scientist. Our team is multidisciplinary with a range of skills across engineering and business, and we're supported by advisors, including researchers and business health professionals. My father's illness inspired me to create easy-to-use, high-quality products that improve patients' life while reducing healthcare costs and preventing falls. Your help can help us to get there faster. Thank you.